Hi guys! So today I'm doing another book review and I'm doing it on The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black. I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars because I loved it. The Darkest Part of the Forest centers around a town called Fairfold that basically shares the land with fairies. Nobody else in the world basically believes in fairies or magic or anything like that, but the people from Fairfold do because they basically share the town with fairies, so of course they believe in it because they see it every day. The fairies come out of the forest and they interact with the humans, and most of the time they're not very nice. There's also a glass coffin in the middle of the forest with a horned boy sleeping in it who has been there since anyone in the town can remember. The fairies don't like visitors, they don't like outsiders, so tourists who hear about this fairy-like town who come to visit it usually end up getting hurt or dying or something. So pretty much the only people who are truly safe in the town are the people who were born there and have lived there all of their lives. But in this story, you're kind of thinking maybe even the people who live there aren't safe anymore. I loved this book. I loved absolutely everything about it. I loved the writing. I loved the world and all of the characters. I loved the way the story unfolded. I loved the way it went into characters' backstories. There's flashbacks in it that talk about how people came to be the way that they are, things that happened when they were younger, like the two main characters used to kind of battle the fairies, which is really cool because that's something that kids always pretend to do and they were actually doing it. One of the friends in the story is a fairy, but he has grown up raised as a human by humans, but he's a fairy, he's got pointy ears and everything. It's an absolutely wonderful story. It's dark and magical, and there's some funny parts in it, and there's some really great life parts in it as well. I really liked the way everything was described and explained and the way everything happened. I loved the way the characters were. I loved the mystery about what was going on, which I don't really want to tell you exactly what was going on because it was really interesting for me to read it as everything was unfolding. So I don't want to tell you what the main plot of the story is, I guess, or why the people in Fairfold might necessarily not be safe anymore. I went into it knowing nothing about it. I knew it was about fairies and that it was Holly Black and that was it, and that's really all I need. I don't really have much more to say about it because I had zero problems with it. I just got completely immersed in the story and the world and the characters and the writing, and it was just, it was so good. So if you like books that are magical or about fairies or written by Holly Black, then I would recommend this for sure. It was really good.